I was in the gym a while ago and Jason Statham came in and I was yeah. He was in the same gym and I was like, man, I gotta do these tricep dips really well. Jason Statham's here.
Right, Jason?
Yeah, all right, yeah, just me training too, yeah.
What if I told you Daniel Radcliffe survived on just one chicken breast a day to get this look? The truth is even crazier. Let's dive in. Mush isn't a movie prop. This is Daniel Radcliffe's secret fitness tool, and it has nothing to do with a gym. Stick around to find out why. Forget Hollywood trainers and crazy diets. Daniel Radcliffe's shredded physique comes down to this one simple principle that anyone can do. But what is it? Daniel Radcliffe's shocking fitness transformation, from wizard to warrior. Radcliffe's balanced fitness approach. Ever wonder how Daniel Radcliffe completely shed his Harry Potter image to become a shredded star? You might think it's all about punishing, extreme workouts, and fad diets, but his core philosophy is surprisingly down to earth and, honestly, quite inspiring. It's not about getting huge or chasing an unrealistic aesthetic. Instead, he emphasizes a balanced fitness routine that targets overall muscle development and conditioning for long-term health. You know, it's actually really refreshing to hear a celebrity focus on fitness for life, not just for a 6-month movie shoot. It makes his entire approach feel so much more grounded and achievable for the rest of us. We've all seen his insane physique in the TV series Miracle Workers, which is undeniable proof that this sustainable, health-first method delivers incredible, screen-worthy results. He focuses on functional strength and athleticism that he can maintain year-round, which is far smarter than the yo-yo bulking and cutting we see from so many others in Hollywood. But his philosophy is one thing. The actual exercises he uses to build that physique are where things get really interesting. Here's the part they don't usually show you in the magazines. The core workout routine. So, what does a typical week of training actually look like for Daniel Radcliffe? It's less about complicated machines and more about mastering the basics with a very specific, and I mean very specific, twist. His weekly schedule is often divided into classic push and pull sessions, targeting all the major muscle groups like the chest, back, arms, shoulders, and legs. Think of foundational compound exercises: goblet squats, deadlifts, lunges, and bench presses. He also incorporates a ton of bodyweight movements like pull-ups, burpees, sit-ups, and planks to build that solid athletic core. But here's the secret sauce they don't tell you. He puts a massive focus on eccentric lifts. For those who don't know, that means he concentrates on the controlled lengthening part of the movement, like slowly lowering the weight in a bicep curl or descending carefully in a squat. I've tried focusing on eccentric movements myself, and let me tell you, the muscle soreness the next day is real. But it absolutely works wonders for building muscle endurance, control, and that toned, defined look. This is precisely the routine that built that lean, agile physique perfect for the dynamic roles he takes on, all without making him look like a stiff, bulky bodybuilder. It's functional strength in its purest form. But the gym is only half the story. His most unique fitness habit is something he does outside of any workout setting. And honestly, it's a bit bizarre. More than just the gym. What if I told you that one of Radcliffe's key fitness tools has absolutely nothing to do with weights, cardio, or even a yoga mat? In fact, it's a skill you'd probably expect to see at a kid's talent show. He is genuinely into speed stacking cups. Yes, you heard that right. That sport focused on insanely rapid hand-eye coordination. At first I was like, speed stacking? Seriously? But when you actually think about it, it's a genius move. This unconventional practice sharpens his dexterity, mental focus, and reaction time, all of which are huge assets that translate directly into his workouts and, of course, his acting career. This is a perfect example of what sets him apart. Unlike so many actors who just robotically follow a trainer's orders, Radcliffe brilliantly incorporates activities that he's genuinely interested in, which boosts both his physical and mental acuity at the same time. He's not just training his body, he's training his brain. This unconventional approach is fascinating, but it's nothing compared to the extreme, almost unbelievable lengths he went to for his role in the movie Jungle. What he put his body through for that film is genuinely shocking. His extreme jungle diet. You've probably heard the rumors, right? The story that to get rail thin for the movie Jungle, Daniel Radcliffe survived on just 1 egg a day? It's a wild myth that has floated around for years, but the truth is actually even more intense and calculated. To authentically portray a character stranded and starving in the Amazon, he followed an incredibly restrictive diet consisting of just 1 chicken breast and 1 protein bar daily for 2 weeks before the final scenes. I can't even begin to imagine that level of discipline. It's one thing to push yourself in the gym, but to restrict your food so severely? It just shows his incredible, almost frightening dedication to his craft. He made it clear this was done purely for acting authenticity, not as some sort of unhealthy fad diet. It was a carefully managed process to achieve a specific, realistic look for a character who was wasting away. This method, as extreme as it was, allowed him to fully embody the role, proving his commitment isn't just about looking good, but about disappearing into a character completely. Surviving on so little food obviously required some smart nutritional support to avoid total collapse. And his choice of supplements is just as practical and no-nonsense as the rest of his fitness plan. Radcliffe's simple supplement strategy. When you think of Hollywood supplements, you probably imagine a bathroom cabinet overflowing with expensive, mysterious powders and dozens of pills. But Daniel Radcliffe's go-to choices are surprisingly simple, effective, and things you can find in almost any store. He avoids excessive or complicated supplementation, focusing instead on practical, basic nutritional support. His regimen is built around 2 key things: whey protein powder for lean muscle repair and protein bars for convenient fuel, especially during those intense training periods. He's even mentioned that he's a big fan of Quest protein bars, particularly the cookies and cream and chocolate flavors. And here's a little trick he shared. He likes to microwave them for a few seconds to give them a softer, almost cookie-like texture. Honestly, microwaving a protein bar is a game changer. It sounds silly, but it makes sticking to a nutrition plan that much easier when you have a small treat to look forward to. His entire approach is about practical use, not magic pills. It's about supporting his training and diet with proven basics that help maintain muscle and aid recovery, which is a testament to his balanced, no-fuss philosophy that values consistency over complexity. You've seen his insane transformation for miracle workers, right? While everyone thinks it's some complicated Hollywood secret, his actual routine is shockingly simple and built on functional strength, not just looking good. We're breaking down his entire push-pull workout, the exact supplements he takes, including his favorite protein bar flavor, and the one lifting technique he swears by for muscle endurance. The answer to how he builds such a versatile body is not what you expect.